Well, it was a sad weekend as many titans of their time passed away. Let's celebrate the lives of Bill Russell, Nichelle Nichols, and Pat Carroll in our Hot Topics, brought to you by My Fair Lady at Walton Arts Center. The NBA great Bill Russell has died at age 88. The family did release a statement on social media. The statement did not give the cause of death, but Russell was not well enough to present the NBA Finals MVP trophy in June due to a long-standing illness. Russell anchored a Boston Celtics dynasty that won 11 titles in 13 years. Wow. His last two were as the first black head coach in any major U.S. sport. Russell was a Hall of Famer, 5-time MVP, and 12-time All-Star. He won with defense and rebounding and waged battles with Wilt Chamberlain. Russell also marched for civil rights with Martin Luther King Jr. and stood with boxer Muhammad Ali when he refused military induction. Certainly a legend, and sad to hear of his passing.
So super sad. You know, as an athlete, you know, you just look up to these public figures, and he led with such grace, and he's always just a wonderful example of how to be, you know, so relentless.
Yeah. Yes, how to be relentless. And
that's what I think about when I think about Bill.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Relentless, I like that one. Also grabbing headlines over the weekend, actor Nichelle Nichols has died. The actor broke ground for black women on television as the beautiful, no-nonsense communications officer, Lieutenant Uhura, on the original Star Trek TV series. Martin Luther King told Nichols she was an inspiration, encouraging many to open their minds about civil rights. Co-star William Shatner, who shared TV's first interracial kiss with her, called Nichols a beautiful woman who did much to redefine social issues in the U.S. and throughout the world. She also inspired astronaut Mae Jemison, who was thrilled to meet Nichols before becoming the first black woman in space. Nichols was 89 years old. So another groundbreaking person there.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace to her. I remember seeing her on posters. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan,
yeah,
but that face, that representation again that we talk about is very important. And look, she motivated, you know, that other lady to actually get to the moon.
Actually go to space.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that one. Well, one more sad story to fill you on. Before we do move on to something happy, Pat Carroll, a comedic television mainstay for decades and the voice of Ursula in The Little Mermaid, has died. She was 95. Her daughter, Carrie Carrison, a casting agent, said Carroll died at her home in Cape Cod, Massachusetts on Saturday. Carroll was born in Shreveport, Louisiana in 1927. Her family relocated to LA when she was only 5 years old. She won an Emmy for her work on the sketch comedy series Caesar's Hour, and in 1956 was a regular on Make Room for Daddy with Danny Thomas, a guest star on The DuPont Show with June Allison, and a variety show regular. So she's certainly going to be missed. I know her voice was in my head.
Epic voice. Yeah.
Yeah, as a kid, so much, right? The Little Mermaid.
She was amazing. You know, sometimes we think about these characters, and now it is like Wanda Sykes or Chris Rock,
right?
You know, for the
next generation.
For the next generation, but amazing.
I don't want to say that because I want to be the next generation, but I know.
I know the '90s was not 20 years ago.
I know. I can't believe that. Yes. Well, I did promise some happy news. So finally, I didn't want to alarm anyone, but if you remember the cartoon from the 1960s, The Jetsons, some big news out of Hanna-Barbera land. Some internet sleuths uncovered that the patriarch of the family, George Jetson, was born yesterday.
Wow.
That's right. According to archives of this show, George Jetson was born on July 31st, 2022, and went on to have children Elroy and Judy with his wife Jane, and was employed as a digital index operator at Spacely's Space Sprockets.
Oh, that was one of my favorites.
I know.
You know?
What a show.
Oh, man.
I can't believe back then they were projecting this is what life would be like on July.
Did they get it right? Do you guys think they get it right?
I know. I wish robots, androids were a real thing, but maybe.
Right.
Close.
And yes. I wonder if his actual title is actually a real title that somebody has.
Yes,
you know,
a digital indexer or whatever. Could be a real thing. I don't know. Digital is certainly part of our world today. We're in the digital age.
Right. You guys comment and let us know if that is actually a real thing.
Yes, let us know. We're